Jarrod, thank you for joining me. So there's this general consensus that playing during the winter period is the toughest part of the season. Do you think that's true?
I think for the games that I don't think they're as thick and fast as they used to be. I think we play, 21st, 26th, 29th, so it's almost like a 3-game week. But I think before, I think it was quite, 26th, 29th, 1st, and then you'd have the FA Cup. But I don't think it's as bad as what it was. But I think playing over Christmas is always quite an exciting time because you're getting ready for Christmas, but then you're also playing football as well. So for me, I quite like the festive period.
So you say you're getting excited, but do you feel like some players find it hard to stay motivated because of the fact that, it's Christmas period, family time, don't get as much time to spend with their family?
Yeah, I can see, the distractions and stuff, but ultimately players are, responsible for our own careers, when we have to prepare in the right way and do all the right things whilst enjoying that time with your family, because I think it's so important to enjoy that time with your family, especially if you don't see your family as much as you'd like. And over the Christmas period, it is a time to really enjoy with them. But also there's a lot of games as well, so it's finding the right balance where you have that enjoyment of spending time with the family, but also you're ready to play football games as well.
Let's get into your next game, Southampton away. How important is it for you guys to get the 3 points there?
Yeah, no, I think we're probably a couple of wins off really being in a really good spot in the league, I think. We've had 2 draws in a row where, probably disappointing we haven't won at least one of those games. And we beat Wolves, so we're coming off the back of, 3 games unbeaten, but probably a couple of games where we're disappointed with not winning the game. But, I think from where we've been at the start of the season, we was in a, difficult place, difficult kind of period, but we've kind of pulling through that. And I think, like I said, I think we're a couple of wins away from really being then turning our season and looking up to those European spots.
Do you feel like it's harder to play a team that's just changed manager and may have that new manager bounce?
Yeah, no, it's difficult. We played Leicester a few weeks ago where it was their manager's first game, and it was at home. And the atmosphere then was really, really electric. And we know that it's going to be exactly the same against Southampton. They're coming off a really good point away at Fulham. And we just said about it being the Christmas period, an exciting time for fans, and it's their first home game after the Christmas day. So we know it's going to be difficult. So I think it's down to us to kind of learn from what went wrong at Leicester and make sure it doesn't happen down at St Mary's.
You mentioned the amount of games that you have during this period. How important is it for you to get into like winning ways, or even just having consistent performances because of how quick the other games come?
Yeah, I think we looked at, especially me, I remember me and Tom spoke about it to the lads. We knew that December there was a lot of games, and it was, if we stay unbeaten in December, don't lose any games in December, we'll be in a really good spot. And we've done that so far. Yes, we're only 3 games in out of the 5 that we've got. We've got Southampton and Liverpool before the new year. So we've got 2 more games that starts with Southampton. So if we can go unbeaten in that December period, I think it'll be a confidence booster as well. I think when you lose games, obviously it loses confidence. Of course it does, because you don't want to lose games. But I think once you pick up some good results, put in some good performances, it can be a real confidence booster to all the group, and gives you a real, that kind of spring in your step to go on into the new year and to really kick on.
And how's things been with the manager? Obviously, like you said, wasn't able to start as well as you would have wanted. But how's your relationship been with him?
No, my relationship's been great. He's made me captain. Which in itself is a huge honour, and he's probably been looking to me, because I've been here a long time, because he's made me the captain of bringing the boys through the other side when the times are tough. I've been here through the good times and the bad times, and I'll always be the one that never hides, never put my head down. I'll always be the one trying to lead this team and trying to turn our fortunes. And I think at the start of the season I was trying to do that the best I can, and now I've picked up a couple of results, and I want to keep being the turning point that people look to as captain, and set the right example for this club.
How often would you guys say you talk? Because there's been a few examples of players saying they've lived next to managers, some saying they come in early to speak to the manager. Do you guys have a different WhatsApp group with the manager?
I'm not living next to him. We're not having dinner every night, but no, I'll speak to him when we need to speak, and there's the leadership group as well that has got a few players in, and when the right time is for everyone to speak, it's the right thing. But I think also as well, I think any player, I'm captain, but I think the manager is really good with his doors open to any player. So if anyone has anything, or because sometimes speaking in front of the group or something might be more difficult for some players. So I think it's really important the manager gives them that opportunity to one-on-one speak to him as well, because like I said, speaking in front of a group sometimes can be difficult. But also, I've had a few players come to me to go and speak to the manager as well. So it's nice for me to have that responsibility where people will come to me, and I'll then go and speak to the manager, and we'll all have that open conversation and speak about anything that we need to. So I really enjoy the position that I'm in terms of being a leader for this club, and enjoying the role and the responsibility.
I love that. Do you feel like that pressure's helped your game in a sense? Because we spoke at the start of the season about your ambitions for West Ham and yourselves personally. You've had to get a new manager, a few new players in as well. How has it been bridging the gap between all of those new parties? It's
been something that is obviously new to me, and challenges that I've never had to face before, because I've never been a captain. And when it first comes about, it's always it hits you. It's like, well, I don't really, when you first have that experience, you're a bit like, oh, I don't know how to kind of approach this. What do I do with this? But I spoke to Nobes a lot as well. I got on really well with Nobes, played with Nobes for a couple of years. He was my captain. He's probably one of the biggest legends we have here at this club, and we've had a lot of conversations, and I think it's good. I'm always looking to improve. I'm always seeing what I can do differently or do better, and being captain was new for me. And I think speaking to someone that's been a captain, he's been there, he's done it, was really good for me. And for him as well, I think he appreciated someone calling him, and seeing how they can improve, and for his team as well. So yeah, it's been like I said, it's been a role that I think I've grew into, and on the pitch, I think I always try and play as an example for what it takes to be a captain of this club, and I think I do that every week, to the best that I can do it. I think.
What do you think shocked you the most about being captain?
Probably the people coming to you as much we just spoke about then. People coming to me to go and speak to the manager, or people come to me to speak about different things. Yeah, but. Even things, with ticket situation or different things, there's different, people asking, where restaurants and stuff, and I don't even live in central London. I don't really go out in London. I keep myself away and hide, but people
surely you have a list now of what you can send to
well,
people.
Yeah, from recommendations, not from me going. Like I said, I don't go out in London, but no, just little things like that. And, I think it's important as a captain. I think, and it's one thing that Nobe said to me is, making the new guys feel as welcome as possible off the pitch, with their surroundings. They might have kids, they might have partners, family coming over where they can go and enjoy. And, in London now, there's so many different cuisines, and obviously with different nationalities coming into the club, they want to have that homely feel as well. So, I'll be looking at Spanish restaurants, looking at Moa's Ghanaian
TikTok's good for that stuff as well.
Yeah,
You
French
just send them
Dutch
some
restaurants, there's
TikToks.
loads. So, no, but that's probably the hardest thing when I first got it was probably, I say admin, it's probably admin that comes with being a captain.
That is so funny.
Yeah, but no, listen, I love it.
That's good.
It's been the biggest honour of my career to be captain of this club, and yeah, I love it.
Amazing. Let's get into Christmas now. How is the Bowen household preparing for Christmas? What's preparations like?
Probably the same as every household that's got a few kids running around in it. They don't know what day it is. They just think it's another day. Got Christmas trees up. When they went up, the Christmas tree was down after about an hour. The decorations have all been down. The lights have all been pulled down. So yeah, it's carnage. But for me, it's the kids' second Christmas, but probably the first one where they actually understand a little bit more. Last year there was only 5-6 months, and they just were sat there and just didn't know what was going on. Now they're a little bit more mobile. They're running around. I'm sure they'll be dressed up as Christmas puddings or something. But no, it's an exciting time, and I love Christmas. It's one of my probably my favourite season. So yeah, really looking forward to it. Them giving them the presents as well. Spending that day with them, and enjoyment with loved ones, with family as well. So yeah, really looking forward to it.
You getting the Santa Claus outfit on? I feel like I can see you in the Santa Claus outfit.
No, I haven't planned to. So hopefully I've given enough time where no one sees this and I'm dressed up as Santa. But no, I don't think so. I'm not doing matching pyjamas either.
No,
no,
I've been forced into that one.
Yeah, no, I can't.
That's tradition, though.
I know it is, but I don't know. It just doesn't sit right with me. I'll wear a Christmas jumper on the day.
Okay,
I like a
that's
Christmas jumper, a nice
good.
subtle one. Not the itchy material though. That's you have to wear a t-shirt underneath.
Yeah.
Feel like your skin's about to fall off. But,
There's the worst.
Yeah, I'll wear a Christmas jumper on Christmas Day for sure.
I love that. What's your go-to Christmas meal?
Well, because last year we played Arsenal, I think on like the 28th or 29th, so I could have a full Christmas dinner. This year we play on the 26th, so I'm probably going to go a bit different. I'm probably going to have pasta on Christmas Day, which is controversial, I know. But I want to prepare right and do everything that I've done this season for the game Boxing Day. I don't want to. There's a lot of superstitions in football, and I'm not really that superstitious, but I am to a point where if I have a bad game on Boxing Day and I've eaten a Christmas dinner, I'll blame it on the Christmas dinner. At least if I've had I don't want to play bad, but if I play bad but I've prepared right, my mind will be a bit better. I want to do everything right. That I want to win the game on Boxing Day, and I want to do exactly the same that I do for a preparation game. I'll still have turkey, veg, maybe a bit of mashed potato, a bit of carb, but I won't have pigs in blankets, all the big stuff that goes with the puddings and stuff like that. But after we get back Boxing Day, that'll be my night because we don't play till the 29th, so I've got a bit of time. So I probably sound like a weirdo, right? People are going to think he's a weirdo.
It makes sense. You've got to prepare your body for the game.
Yeah. I just want to prepare in the right way, and because ultimately, you've got to have that balance of, like we said about balance of spending time with the family, enjoying Christmas, but then you're also professional, and you're in a really privileged position where you have to be responsible for your own actions as well. So for me, I want to win the game on Boxing Day, so I want to make sure that I'm in the best frame possible to play my part.
I love that. And you guys have to train on Christmas Day as well, right?
Yeah.
Is that something that is a regular thing for footballers, depending on the game, or?
Yeah, it depends on the fixture. I think if you play, I think last year, like I said, I think we played like 28th, 29th. So I can't even remember if we was in or off. There's been so many days. But for us, it's almost like another day. But it's a good day when you come in. You come in, everyone's happy. Even Christmas Eve as well, because obviously different traditions celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve for us. So for them, it's their Christmas is on our Christmas Eve. So the date 24, 25, when you come into training, it's nice because everyone's celebrating in their own way, and everyone's in really good spirits. And Christmas Day will just be get in, make sure we got a game to prepare for. So ultimately we have to do the right things and take the right steps as if we do for any other game. So we'll be in, we'll be home, and then we'll travel again in the evening. So those few hours that you get, like I said, it's really important that you spend the good time with them, switch off from it, and then get ready to travel down. You guys doing Secret Santas this year? No, I don't know if we said we was going to do it. We've got like 3 days now, so we might not have enough time. But it was something that we actually did speak about.
That's good.
But I don't know if we've fully committed to it.
Who did you get?
No, I don't know yet. I don't think.
I think. You don't know who?
No, I don't, because we was going to do it. And obviously Mick was the ringleader for that.
Okay.
And then Mick's still been he's still been well enough to do the fines with us. So we've done a lot. We've got to spin the wheel. That as captain, Mick was I call him the enforcer. So he was in charge of the fines, and even now in hospital, he's still getting notifications from the security if anyone's late. He's still getting people telling him. And a few days ago, we done a FaceTime with him. We've got to spin the wheel. So every day before the game, he'll get his notepad out from the fines, and he done it the other day. And we were doing the wheel the day before, and he loved it, man. That's his thing. So again, he was meant to do Secret Santa. So I think we just, in the end, that's why I need to just go and double check. But I think we just, in the end, sacked it off because he's the enforcer. He's the one in charge of all this. He's the good guy. So no, Secret Santa, no. But Mick's still in charge of spin the wheel. Yeah.
Have you ever had like a Secret Santa before? And what was your best and worst present?
I don't know, man. I haven't done it since I've been here. We've been here.
That's not good.
No, it's not good
Secret
enough.
Santa's good.
I know.
It's good to have in a team.
Yeah,
bring
I know it
together.
is good. Next year we're going to do it. I'm going to make sure next year we do it because we've clamped down on fines. That's one thing that we've changed. Is we've clamped down on fines, and we're going to be clamping down on Secret Santa. I want a Secret Santa. So this time next year we'll come back and then we'll see what we've got for Secret Santa.
Love that. Okay, outside of Secret Santa, what's the best gift you've got and what's the worst gift you've got?
I never know with these questions because it's like, what is the best gift? Because I think the gifts are just...
It's depending on how, like, maybe how you felt at the time. It could have been when you were younger, you got a toy that you just didn't expect you was going to get.
Yeah.
Or like when you're older, you've got socks and you know you need socks.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I mean?
They're probably the best
ones.
gift, socks, to be honest, because socks just disappear like nothing. And a worst gift, I don't think you can say a worst gift, because I think Christmas is a time for just enjoyment and just there's no time for saying.
No, but you know those
yeah, I know
boxes
the
where
ones
you get
mean.
like links and like shower gel.
But they're good in the end. They're beneficial, because when you're in the shower and you're like, "Where's my shower gel?" and I've got a links downstairs. Let me go and get that. So they're a good present in the end. But best one. I remember when I was younger, me and my brother got like, I don't know if it's PS2 time or PS3 time. And I remember we always used to be so Call of Duty, you'd always get you'd have the busy people that would pre-order Call of Duty, the sweats, and then you'd have, us that would get it on Christmas Day. You'd be playing it on Christmas Day and you'd be thinking,
people prestige already.
Everyone's prestige and I'm level 1. So I remember having a Call of Duty when me and my brother were playing, and I'm such a gamer even now. I'm still playing Call of Duty now, so I can't wait for Christmas till the newbies come on. And I'm prestige 5.
You're already there. The roles have changed.
Yeah.
I love that.
And then obviously like your kids and stuff, them enjoying Christmas and then bringing them into the world to celebrate Christmas with them. I think that's another. I think that's the best present that you can't beat. Your own children. So yeah, those would be my probably 2 different presents, but probably the best presents.
Amazing. One last question: if you could have one gift for West Ham this season, what would it be?
This season or just for Christmas?
Just for Christmas.
3 points on Boxing Day.
Love that. Love that, Jarrod. Thank you so much for joining me.
Appreciate it, man.
Appreciate it.